California Congressman Khanna, a member of the Oversight Committee. Thanks so much for being with us. So, Congressman, is this, you're a notable progressive in the Democratic caucus, is this the speech you've been waiting to hear?
It was a very strong speech. You can tell the president has his momentum back. He's achieved a lot, and he's calling out extreme threats. I mean, the threat of political violence against law enforcement, the threat of crazy conspiracy theories. He's not attacking Democrats, independents, or Republicans. He's attacking extremism.
At the same time, just to play devil's advocate, certainly this is what the Republicans are saying. He ran as a healer, not a divider. And this was the most blistering attack, name-checking Donald Trump, and really, saying that there's a threat to the democracy going forward, one of the worst threats to the very existence of America.
Well, the president does want to bring people together, and he is. We passed the CHIPS Act, which is bringing semiconductor manufacturing to Ohio. That was on a bipartisan vote. Republican Governor DeWine in Ohio was part of that. He's not calling out Republicans. We want Republicans to join us. Here's what he's calling out. He's saying, let's condemn violence against the FBI. Let's lower the temperature in this country. Let's not say the election was stolen. I mean, these are some basic things, and I think there are a lot of Republicans who are going to agree with the president that extremism has no place in American politics.
But it doesn't make it harder for Republicans to vote for him when he has this kind of a frontal attack on Republicans. He said MAGA Republicans, but doesn't that also translate to a large number of voters who might have been open to working with him and voting?
Okay, Andrea, like many people, I have friends who voted for Donald Trump. I have extended family members who voted for Donald Trump. No one is saying that every person of the 74 million who voted for Donald Trump is somehow extreme. What we're calling out is some of the leaders and people in social media who are inciting violence, who are engaged in conspiracy theories, that toxicity is what this country doesn't need. If people want to work together to rebuild manufacturing, to help make sure America leads, I'm open to it. The president's open to it. That's what I think we need is a new economic patriotism. But we've got to get the extremes out. And we want to win over a lot of the people who we didn't have in the last election.
Now, you're on the Oversight Committee, of course, and you're awaiting that assessment from the Director of National Intelligence, Avril Haines, about the FBI search for so many documents, so many classified, top secret compartmentalized documents. Are you concerned about the federal judge in Florida who might be with a special master, certainly indicating that she's inclined to do this to the Trump request, and not challenging at all the Trump lawyer on executive privilege, which Donald Trump no longer has? Are you concerned that this might slow down that damage assessment?
I am. I mean, the good news, though, is that it can be appealed right away to the 11th Circuit. I think the judge would have a hard time writing something that wouldn't be overturned on appeal. And all the Justice Department is saying is that they should be able to review these documents. If the president has attorney-client privilege, that has already been accounted for. And the executive privilege is no longer president of the United States. So I do think this will be resolved in a favorable way, but I am concerned that it is a delay tactic.
Thank you very much, Congressman Khanna. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Andrea.